Let's
you guys ready for some meltdowns?
Yeah.
The party of joy is having a meltdown.
Is anyone else having a meltdown? I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to wait.
Okay, so we already have the chest tattoos and the stupid piercings and whatnot. Tell me you
She's
didn't
got
have a
face
father
tattoos,
at
too.
home.
She's got to be in her 50s.
Yeah, she's done.
Yeah, well, she got a tattoo on her face so that every time she looks in the mirror, she can be satisfied with the knowledge that blowing that guy at the glory hole was only the second dumbest thing she ever did.
I'm so stressed how you can't look out into the world, into the people of this country, and see what's happening.
Wow, what a
And how hard
Catwoman.
we're all fighting for rights not to be taken away.
Which
Some
ones?
People,
Yeah, which
I go
ones?
from hysterically crying 1 minute over the pain of this situation and then hysterically crying the next minute, watching so many people come together and women from around the world supporting us. And
She watches so many people come together whenever she invites her friends over.
For a rub?
For a rub and tug party, yeah.
Rub and
Just
Now,
saying.
first of all,
they have a full dishwasher the next day.
I'm gonna have to give this woman a 3 because of the tattoos. And
It's
her
awful, man. It's just got this shit up here. She looks like a fucking Care Bear.
Fuck, dude. Oh,
She doesn't have a good relationship with her dad.
Looks like a Care Bear fucked a suicide girl.
Yeah, she doesn't have a good relationship with God.
She needs Jesus.
That'd be the only one who could save her. I'm just
All
saying.
right, next one. Let's move.
You want to move on to the next one? Or you
Yeah.
want to hear the rest of this one?
Oh yeah, I want to hear it.
cheering us on. I am 48 years old and
knew
I
it.
have never experienced anything like this and never thought I would. In
0
this
eggs per
country.
hour.
It's like I can feel the pain and the
So
fear.
pathetic.
It's meth withdrawal.
It is. I agree.
It's not the Trump. It's the meth
I don't
withdrawal.
know how to handle this. I don't know how to get through the next
Rehab.
couple days. Who knows how long this is going to take?
Wait.
Until January 20th, and then 4 years.
And then, of course, the young turds.
I fucking hate this dude.
Oh, this is great.
Sink.
Oh, yeah. Chunk yogurt, as I call him.
Chunky yogurt.
NBC News, ABC News, and CNN have all called Pennsylvania for Donald Trump. This election is over. Donald Trump is going to be the 47th president of the United States, and he has won re-election. So buckle up, brace for impact. We're going to have 4 years of anarchy and chaos. My prediction, which is not a bold one, is they're going to rob the place blind. All of his donors are going to get everything they wanted.
Oh, give me a break.
There's going to be almost no checks on him. Last time the establishment
It's
checked him.
gaslighting. It's
I'm not
exactly
a big fan
what
of the
they've been doing.
establishment, but they put some brakes in the car for Donald Trump, and he's a guy.
The big money all went to Kamala. All of
She
it.
raised $3 billion.
It's
Yeah,
gaslighting.
she spent $1 billion on this fucking campaign. She outspent Trump 3-1. If
Yes.
anybody would have owed somebody on the other end of this shit show, she would have.
Well, and she owes a lot of blowjobs with that blown out,
No,
goat maneuver.
Why do
no
you think her
imagery.
neck
I am
looked
not
like
willing
that?
to.
Why do you think
We
her neck
just-
looks like that? All the expanding and contracting from that Montel cock for years. Like,
We discussed this on we discussed this on election night. Can we not go over her throat vag again, please?
Okay.
eh.
Oh, here we go.
That woman just needs to invest in turtlenecks. Lots of them.
Now these guys are going to freak out.
This is the biggest red wave I've seen since Ronald Reagan's 49 state victory in 84. You're damn right.
Well, I mean, so much to go through, so many questions. I came onto the set and Willie said, hey, by the way, because we were talking about the historic nature of this sweep.
Yeah.
And Willie said, do you know, he only lost Illinois by 4 points.
4 points in
New Jersey by 5. I mean, you talk about we had talked about a red wave 2 years ago that never materialized. This is I've got to say, this is the biggest red wave I've seen since Ronald Reagan's 49 state victory in 1984. It seems every Republican across the country improved.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, I love these. Kamala Harris voters are currently on the verge of tears after being told they traveled hours to see Harris speak for nothing after she canceled on them. I love the face on this chick. I got to mute that one because it's got copyrighted music.
Yep.
I love the face. That fucking bitch.
fantastic.
She promised me a free Beyonce concert. Damn it.
That's fantastic.
Oh, this is
Here we
Oh,
go.
there you go.
this is
Here
so
we go.
choice. Everybody, if you don't have an alcoholic beverage, you may want one now.
You want one for this one. Or
This is-
popcorn. Popcorn is optional.
I guess Pop's going for the
Makes me feel better about my life.
going
though.
for the testosterone-free Red Bull.
Stop it. Stop.
I hate to be the person that gets on here and cries.
I'm just going to point it out now. Hog ring. Automatic disqualification of any rational opinions.
And,
Look at those linebacker shoulders,
Yeah,
bro.
that
Come on.
woman is roomy.
Oh, she's hiding the. This is iceberg angle.
Oh,
is
she
what you
plays
call-
rugby. She plays rugby.
All of her
No,
dating
no.
profile pictures look like this. It's the iceberg angle.
She's suffering from double Tourette's to the elbow with the fist-face disconnect.
The
Three
new type of
quarters.
German.
3/4 of her mass is hidden beneath
correct.
the surface of that camera.
You're absolutely correct.
But this could break me and my parents apart because they just don't understand what they voted for and like what it means and the bigotry
You don't know what you
and
voted for.
hatred that they stand behind and how I like am
Projection.
trying to be a good person. I'm not Catholic like they are, which is ironic
Shocker.
because it's like religion's supposed to make you love,
No.
but I could see
No, it's
it
not.
like break.
We are commanded to hate evil. That
Yes.
is why we voted the way
Specifically
we
in the
did.
Bible.
So
Yes, sell
this
thy
woman
cloak
needs
and
to-
buy a sword. Anyway.
yeah, this woman needs to go back to doing what she does best, sucking dick, just
No,
like
no.
the woman she voted for.
Breaking me and my parents apart because they just don't get it and they don't get that they voted for someone who's gonna make my friends' lives hell. My life's
Do you notice that there's not a single tear actually rolling down her face?
I don't care.
I don't care either. I'm just saying that she wants people to believe that this is how she's actually feeling, but her face is not turning red and she's not crying.
There's
This is all performance art for clicks.
Okay,
Yes.
okay, I can go. with
ever
that.
since the coup, all of these little nobodies have discovered that they get their little tiny part on life's big drama stage.
Yep.
Yep.
And that's
Read
what
the
you're seeing
comments
here.
and-
Mhm.
And when she was done with this, you know what she did? She went and masturbated with one of Trump's pictures in her hand.
Oh my god.
Probably.
She hate fucked a picture
Oh my god.
Probably.
and then put it in the dishwasher.
okay. I'm a white woman, but my friends are not gonna be.
This is the virtue signaling. She wants her friends to believe that she cares, but behind closed doors, she's calling them all of the racial slurs that she
Yeah.
assumes Trump fans
Now,
use.
even if this was genuine, she's obviously a victim of propaganda.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
she's saying hate and bigotry. When you speak the truth,
Wait, go back.
Oh, we already talked about this one earlier.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Jake Tapper being shocked that Kamala didn't outperform Biden in a single county. But
I'm
we
not-
already talked about the cope is that, well, she overperformed in 58 counties in the country, but not 0. Yeah, but it was so important to add that context.
get the hell out of here.
She only outperformed by 3% or more in those 58 counties. That's nothing. That's margin of error.
Yeah.
Joy Reid. Oh, this
Well,
ought
here
to
we
be
go.
good.
Yeah.
I may
Joy
have-
Reid meltdown. Brilliant.
She's fun.
I can't stand that bitch.
I
She's
may
such a
have to
cunt.
touch myself for this one.
If this was a surprise being pulled on the American people. This was a very clear message. It was not done through a ground game. This was Elon Musk doing a fake lottery in Pennsylvania.
Oh,
This was not a
bullshit.
ground game situation. This was nothing to do with Kamala Harris's campaign, which was, again, flawlessly run in 100 days. And so that wasn't the reason for the choice. And so whatever the reason for the choice was, a choice is made.
Is this
And
woman
then
college
you get
educated?
what you chose.
Do you know what
And so
flawless
if-
means?
If
You don't have to keep selling me on him, Joy. You're going to get what we voted for. Yeah, that's exactly why we voted for him.
That's how it
Yeah.
works.
We want a closed border. We want illegal immigrants out of the country. We want cheaper gas. We want mean tweets. And we want you to shut your stupid face up.
Yeah.
Amen.
And women.
Just stop saying that.
Trump broke the demonic astrologists, too. I'm not sure if I'm prepared for this.
Oh,
This ought to
God,
be-
I
this
saw
ought to
this
be
one
good. I
earlier.
haven't seen this one. I haven't seen this one yet.
All right, run it.
What's
Steve
her
hasn't
sign?
seen it.
What's
Yeah,
her
yeah.
sign?
Oh my God. Here we go.
For the astrology.
Oh my
girl.
God!
Oh my God.
Oh, that's a Scorpio.
It's Imperator Furiosa. Only, gay and lame.
Wow.
Want to know? I have been studying Kamala's charts, and it looks like she is not only going to win, but she is going to be winning a second term. The next 8 years in her chart look really, really strong. Trump's not so much. Okay, so I was wrong.
Yeah.
A lot of
Here we go.
astrologers were wrong.
Here we
A lot of
Hang on.
were wrong.
Pause it real quick.
But
All right. Now, this whole astrology thing, I just have to bring this to everyone's attention logically. If you think the gravitational pull or light from anything that you see in the sky has anything to do with what you do here on this planet, you are obviously out of your cotton picking mind. All right, continue. I'm sorry.
You hate Nancy Reagan, don't you, Pop?
Yeah, the hell with that woman.
Nancy Reagan.
She had her own astrologer.
Mm-hmm.
Keep
Anyway.
her away.
if you think that right now is the time to tell me that you don't believe in astrology, who gives a about astrology right now, dude?
You were the one who brought it to our
literally
attention.
cares about that?
And
But they don't care. They
That
throw
is like
everything
the
away
least
as soon
of
as
our
it doesn't work for them.
worries.
Jesus.
This is my career. I have built a life.
Well, just like they threw away women's rights when the Troons came around.
Correct.
Yeah, let's let Aunt
They don't want to talk
Fester
about
tell
that.
us how it doesn't matter anymore.
Stand by. I want to hear more of this.
Fester.
Or she looks like Pugsley too. Yeah, she looks like
Pugsley.
Pugsley
Well,
and
keep playing,
Fester had a
keep playing.
baby.
Shut up, play.
Off of reading the stars for people and getting it right. But if you're going to come into my comments and complain that, well, I'm no longer going to believe in astrology after this, who gives a for real? Let's be for real right now. That is the last of our worries.
Oh, I could just hear the money
My
running
mom
out of her
can't
asshole
lose
right
her
now.
Social Security.
She
we
won't.
can't lose our Medicaid, our Medicare.
No, it's never been on the table.
Wait, I thought you had a career.
There are
Yeah,
real things happening in the world right now. And I know that like you guys think this is some big gotcha, but I don't give a if you think astrology is not real right now, because there is real life happening in this country.
All right, zip it, Sinead. We're moving on.
Yeah.
MSNBC's
That's so sad.
Rachel Mad Cow. This one
Here we go.
good.
Mad
I love
cow.
NBC News
hate that
has
woman.
a projection
Okay,
to
is
make.
it just me, or has she aged 8 decades in the last 8 years?
Oh,
Yes.
she's atrocious.
Wow. She looks like somebody fashioned a branch from the ugly tree into a fucking butt plug.
Theory.
And just left it in there.
Theory. Proposal for the new regime.
Yeah.
Any rape will be punished with having to bed that in broad daylight.
On pay-per-view.
On pay-per-view.
Wow. Oh.
Any act of rape, you have to bang Rachel Maddow in broad daylight on pay-per-view.
I may never get a hard on again.
No.
Carry on.
What's the opposite of Viagra? Rachel Mad Cow.
In the presidential contest in the swing state of Pennsylvania. NBC News now projects that presidential contest has been won by Donald Trump.
Okay.
Now, I believe that means that we are at a 266 electoral vote
That's
count
called an
for
insurmountable
Donald
lead.
Trump.
Yes.
Kamala Harris had 194 electoral votes. So to be clear here, this is the third of the 7 major swing states that have been called. But Georgia and North Carolina and Pennsylvania, as those 3 states, presents an almost...
She can't even get her fucking words out.
You know,
No,
I want
she's really-
to do a comparison when Trump won last time.
Oh, she was out of her freaking gourd when he
Yeah.
won the last time.
Wow.
Wow.
We could do a whole Mad Cow special. She's
Oh,
got
yeah.
Mad cow special.
Mad cow disease. CNN's Van Jones says it was Republicans who called Trump a fascist Hitler lover, not Democrats. See,
What the
this is one of my personal favorites,
my
and,
God.
and I'll tell you why. Somebody in my own family was like, oh, 1984 is coming. Oh, my God. I'm like, okay, so if you think 1984 is coming and not on its way out, then please explain to me how for the last 4 years we were called conspiracy theorists anytime we brought up Joe Biden's cognitive decline, which was obvious to anybody with a pulse. And they hid it from us until it was too late.
Mm-hmm.
If 1984 is on its way out, then maybe you can explain to me how you expect everybody to believe that women can have penises.
Wow.
And you're so about women's rights, but yet you can't wait to let perverted males into female spaces. And if it's my body, my choice, then why did you vote for vaccine passports? And then out the other side of your mouth claim that voter ID was racist? Or did none of that happen and I'm just in 1984 land? Just asking for a friend here.
Wow. Yeah, you're right. You're not wrong.
I was just saying that there are so many things that we have been told definitely. Kamala was never border czar. What are you talking about? We never called her that.
The gaslighting is just.
The crime went down under Biden. It didn't go up.
Steve,
stealth edit.
We need to do a show in the future and actually have all of the examples of the gaslighting.
I was about to say exactly the same thing.
Oh, yeah. We should just do a whole 1984 stream. Okay, so what are a bunch of things that they told us definitely weren't happening? Like, oh, yeah, well, the Hunter Biden laptop, that's just Russian disinformation.
Yeah, we need to put that together because I think that would be a damn good
That would be a very good show. That would be a very good show.
Oh, you guys want to turn on the gaslight?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
Remember stop. Remember the Neil Diamond song? Turn on your heart light.
Heart light, yeah.
Calling Billy Von Baum. We need to turn on your gaslight.
Yes, we do.
Yes.
You don't gotta turn on the gaslight.
Turn on your heart light. Let it shine wherever you go.
Let's see. Let's listen to the Orwellian spew.
The thing I think is most important to remember is the people who said that he was a Hitler lover weren't Democrats. They were Republicans. People who said that he was a fascist weren't Democrats. They were Republicans who worked for him.
No, they weren't.
And so it's not just these elite Democrats over here, poisoning the well. You had a pretty broad consensus from Chomsky to the Cheneys.
Because that's who we go to for our conservatism.
Those
right?
aren't Republicans.
The warmongering rhinos that we all hate.
Yep.
Sure.
Noam Chomsky is a hardcore
leftist.
Yeah.
Hardcore Marxist.
And as we all know, the Bushes, the Cheneys, they were all just Republicans in name only. They're rhinos.
Yep.
Correct.
All of it.
They're all unipartyists.
Yep.
Oh, Van Jones on the verge of tears. Trans kids are being used as string boards. Oh, here we go.
I hear what you're saying. And I do see it differently because I'm thinking about the people who are not a part of anybody's elite who are hurting tonight. There are African-American women who know a little bit about being talked down to. They know a little bit about having their...
I'm just going to ask everybody in this room a question, and Steve too. Has anybody ever tried to talk down to a black woman? And if so, how well that go for you?
No.
Nah, I usually don't interact with anyone that has any
Dude,
kind of
all four of us live in the general Detroit area.
Yeah.
Not only is talking down to a black woman a bad idea, but talking down to a Detroit black woman is like...
You just avoid.
I just ignore them.
Segregation exists.
Is not great.
Just on its own, man. Like...
Oh, man. I bet Van Jones sleeps with his butt plug in.
Economic dreams.
His boyfriend makes him.
Hang on.
Who tried to dream a big dream over the past couple of months. And tonight they're trading in a lot of hope for a lot of hurt. And they were hoping that maybe this time, one of their own could be seen as worthy.
Oh my
You mean like Ben Carson, who was literally a poor kid from Detroit who became a world-renowned brain surgeon, kind of like that, maybe?
Yeah, kind of like that. Or Larry Elder out in California.
Yeah.
This guy would never make it as a Detroit Lions fan.
Who allegedly lost the recall election to Gavin Newsom.
Uh-huh.
Sure.
Once again, they're facing rejection. And that hurts. They thought tomorrow morning they're going to walk out with their shoulders back a little bit. Maybe able to breathe for the first time and feel like they belong someplace. They did everything that they knew how to do. And it's going to be harder than it should be tomorrow for them to hold their heads up.
Pop.
That's on them.
Pop.
That's on them.
Hang on.
Hang on. Pop.
Right.
Van Jones is the skinny little black freshman that the black kids at Berkeley goaded into picking a fight with the Berkeley Bears jocks to watch him get his ass beat, and they laughed at him. He's the rejected black kid.
Wow.
Oh, we got a guy in the chat. Ilya Kostovich just called him Vangina Jones.
Yeah,
Vangina Jones.
Yeah. The high school Pop and I went to, we had black kids, and we all basically got along. But the football players were the thugs. And everybody got in fights with the football players.
Yeah, hell, I even fought the football players, and I was
a
football player.
Yeah, they were the assholes.
We got to stop the stories. We got to move
on through. But let us know what you guys think in the chat. Do you want us to keep going with the salt because it's
quite tasty.
It is quite tasty. Yes, as long as it doesn't come from Pop's moob sweat, it's pretty tasty.
Oh, you bastard!
So the election between Donald Trump and
Sissy
Kamala Harris has not been called yet. We do not know who the winner is, but it is pointing in one direction. And
I just have to call out the caption at the top: "America failed women tonight." How exactly is voting for more transgenderism helping women?
Yep.
Gaslighting. It's just gaslighting.
Yes. Just saying. But of course, I can't expect anything less from a dude who's got spaghetti arms.
It's not final, but I just wanted to say that America failed women tonight, primarily. Trump
You're
has
18. What do you know about women?
insulted women, berated them, has been found liable.
He knows they like him to watch them get fucked by other men.
Now, listen, he did say grab him by the pussy, but they took it out of context.
Yes.
Yeah, it's literally just he literally say they let you do that. Yeah, because
and he wasn't lying.
He was talking about the money grabbing little whores.
Yes,
that's what he was talking about.
Women who think that they can suck fame out of a nutsack, essentially.
Well, that does happen.
In court for
I mean, Kamala
assaulting
sucked fame out of a nutsack, a couple of them.
And he took women's reproductive rights away.
No, he didn't.
And instead of standing up to that, people voted for it.
That's right.
And
because it's not a right; it's a privilege.
We failed our daughters.
You don't have a daughter.
Our mothers, our sisters, our wives.
You are a sister.
Tonight, America failed them.
You don't have a wife.
Never.
And you never will.
Oh, okay. How did he?
It is unfortunately the reality of the situation.
Well, this guy's a paid shit.
No, but hang on. How was Trump being blamed for taking away women's rights to reproduce?
Well, I let them. I was listening to somebody bitch about it too. It's like, oh, Trump was like, well, you know that the Supreme Court made this decision while Biden
was in office.
Yeah.
Right. Correct.
Right.
And it's Roe v. Wade, and all they did was return the responsibility back to the states where it's supposed to be.
Yeah, so most of these women are still just as free to be cum gargling slutstitutes as they used to be.
Yeah.
And every single one of the exceptions that they claim is so dire to have, rapé, wincest, life of the mother's on the line, what have you, all of that is still in place, even in the states with the strictest conditions on abortion.
Yeah,
that
every single one of them.
Doctor after doctor after doctor has come out and said, "I've never seen a case where an Bark Chiaon would have solved the problem."
Yes.
Usually, in this case of grape, they're gonna do like if they're at the hospital and whatnot,
they'll do a DNC.
Yeah, like right then and there.
Mm-hmm.
So this whole 8-month shit,
they have to lie. The bottom line is they have to lie. Like the case in Georgia.
Yes.
The woman did not die because she didn't get access to abortion care. She actually did.
Druggie.
She missed her initial appointment, which was for a DNC, and then they gave her the pill. And they said, after this is done, you need to come back for a follow-up. She didn't and got septic and died. Not because she didn't get access to care, but because she was stupid.
And didn't take care.
Hang on. I don't want to see anyone die.
No, I don't want to see anyone die over this either.
No.
Getting dead because you let some stranger cream pie your dumb ass is one of the dumbest reasons to dirt dart.
It's a Darwin thing. I mean, Darwin usually comes and slaps you on the back of the head when you're stupid, and most of the time you die from it. There you go. All right, move along.
Most of these ladies prefer it when Darwin just grabs them by the hair and forces their mouth down on it.
Well, that's cream pie Harris.
Saying.
Here we go.
Here we
go. I love this one.
This man is so mad he said he will never buy a Tesla. Oh, no.
Well, Donald Trump is now our 47th president of the United States of America. This election was not even close.
Nope.
Which I find odd considering Kamala Harris's rallies.
I love how his lisp
However,
overcomes his
how can
gains.
that compete?
Kamala Harris's rallies have like no attendance. She had to bus people in.
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
How can he say that her rallies preclude a victory? That's retarded. We're going to keep the salt going. I love this.
Have Elon Musk paying $1 million per day to encourage people to vote for Donald Trump.
No, that's not what he took it for.
Personally,
it was literally, for those of you who don't know, it was literally a constitutional pledge to uphold the Constitution of the United States. That's literally all it was. The left had to spin it because there was nothing to spin.
Yes.
Disgusted by that. I'm disgusted enough to delete my X account.
Go ahead.
Disgusted enough to never order a Tesla as long as I shall live.
Okay.
I want to take this moment to congratulate
What
those
sacrifice?
who voted for Donald Trump.
Such noble.
Which was the overwhelming majority of Americans. You chose to vote for a dictatorship.
No, we didn't.
And that is what you will get. America is no longer the land of the free. You have chosen, by siding with Donald Trump, to throw our United States Constitution and our United States flag.
I'm sorry. I'm just going to ask, has any administration gotten more Supreme Court spankings for unconstitutional behavior than this one?
I believe you are correct.
There are 8 or 9 that I can just remember off the top of my head.
I don't remember them all.
I was told that it would be a dictatorship. I voted for dictatorship. I have none.
But listen, they're setting the stage.
Wow.
Because when Trump decides to crack down on all of this corruption, they're going to call him a dictator.
Well, yeah, they were calling him a dictator before when he was being obstructed by his own party.
Yeah,
these people are
110%
retards.
correct.
And yet, how many executive orders did Biden sign in his first 100 days of office? And yet that wasn't called a dictatorship at all.
Yeah, he's going to have to do an anti-monopoly thing for the media because, I mean,
we need to reinstitute the Smith-Mundt Act.
Well, that's number one. Number two, we need to get these 6 corporations that own all of our media out of the way.
Yep.
They need to go.
Yeah, but honestly, I think if you live overseas, you shouldn't own anything in America. Period.
I'm 100% on that.
Wipe out all of Soros's advantages. Just done.
Yep.
And by the way, fuck that guy. There's another one here. The left is losing the plot over Trump's win.
I will make it my life's mission, my dying wish, that none of you weirdos can hide in the future. You can't lie to your kids. You can't lie to your grandkids about, it was so confusing. It was hard to see the truth. He was so convincing. I will not let you get away with that.
You're talking about Biden?
That was not normal. This is not normal. I will make it clear to everyone. I will make sure no one is confused about how things were right now in this very vital, crucial time in American history.
You mean where we were letting perverts into the girls' locker rooms and you're called a bigot if you think that's weird?
Yeah,
she literally looks like a pinhead, though. Look at just get the big, and the top of her head is missing.
Yeah, and her head comes to a point.
Yeah, she's like Zippy the Pinhead.
I'd prefer Pinhead from Hellraiser.
And then there's that jaw.
Confusing. It was not confusing at all. You just stood for that. You stood with that and for that.
Yes, we do.
I can't emphasize enough. There will be nowhere to hide.
Okay.
And history is going to look back on this and look back on you in a very negative light.
Polar opposite. Because inevitably what is going to happen is shit will implode.
Yes.
And history is going to look back on this as the point where, well, maybe we got that one wrong.
Yeah.
Well, the leftoids anyway are going to be like, because they look at remember we talked about the lobotomy thing. It used to be seen as the miracle cure.
Yes.
Yeah.
But listen, man, you are going to have a tidal wave of people who are, converted over supposedly to the other sex, wanting to roll back time and undo everything.
Can't do it.
It's going to be a mountain of pain.
It's going to be a terrible tragedy because a lot of them, as they get older, are going to off themselves.
Yes, they are.
I don't mean to be mean. I don't mean to be cruel saying this. This is what's going to happen.
They're going to join the fantastic 41%.
Yep.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
You that's what's going to happen.
And it breaks my heart because, I do what I do to stop suicide. But literally, these individuals, there's nothing I can do for them.
No.
because they chose to go against the rules and the laws of the universe.
Yeah.
Like when you get sent down here from the grand architect with the model that you're riding in on, and all of a sudden you get here and you say, "Oh, he was wrong. I'm something." It's never going to be a good outcome.
Yeah, who was the little actress? Ellen Page? Was that
Ellen Page?
Oh my God,
she was the prettiest little thing. She's
not
pretty
anymore.
Little thing.
Not
and
anymore.
She was talented. I know. But I guarantee you, within the next 10 years, she's just going to mentally go to pieces.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, at least she
She's gonna
captured her
come
tits
perfect.
while on film while she still had them. I appreciate that much about what she did.
Yeah.
It's just such a shame, though.
It's
such a shame.
heartbreaking.
Oh, I know. I will never
really
forget what they took from us. That's for damn sure.
Yeah.
And neither will this. Where, crybaby, give me hog ring.
What is wrong with you?
Yes.
Oh, here we go.
I can't do this anymore. I'm literally sick to my stomach.
We're gonna save democracy by ignoring it.
What has happened to America? What has happened to democracy? What has happened to freedom?
It worked.
Yeah.
What?
This is a message to anyone who follows me. If you voted for Trump, unfollow me and block me.
Okay.
If you didn't vote,
Okay.
unfollow me and block me.
Okay.
The fact that it's this close means I've lost all hope in the American
It wasn't
people.
close.
Like, it should not be
It was a
this
slaughter.
close.
It was a
Why
slaughter.
would
Exactly.
anyone vote for this person? He's so evil. He's so demented.
What?
And yet these people who say that he's evil, demented, racist, and sexist, and all this other stuff, where's the proof? I've been waiting for over 8 years to have actual proof dropped in my lap. I have none.
Correct.
I wanted to see the Russian hooker piss videos.
That would have been amazing. I would have laughed my balls off.
Watch the hand contortions on this girl, though. She is clearly in need of a white robe and a hospital.
You mean the hug me robe?
Lithium, baby. It's not just for cars.
Yeah.
Oh, I love this one here. A Reddit post from Tay Trouble. I had my husband make us up go bags weeks ago. I hoped, manifested, wished every day that we'd never have to use them. And here we are. It's happened. I'm completely numb. I thought I'd be a mess right now, but nothing. I haven't even cried. My husband, on the other hand, is wailing, screaming, banging his head off the kitchen cabinets. You sure your husband isn't your wife?
Wait, this is this next line.
He has a history of self-harm, and I'm terrified he's about to relapse.
Oh.
We can only hope.
No. Let's not do that.
I'm telling a joke, faggot.
Right. Okay.
Our daughters are crying and asking if they're safe, and we had to compose ourselves. Were they born your sons? I'm asking for a friend. No, they're not. We're not. It's a family. Our lives here in this city are over. We both lived here since birth, multiple generations of family born here, but we can't and won't let our trans daughters. I didn't even have to Score! Here's the bottom line, Tay Trouble. You're child abusers. Neither one of you should have children, and I pray to God that somebody takes those children away from you before they off themselves.
And you just admitted that your husband has violent tendencies.
Yeah, congratulations. Let's see how well that works for you when CPS comes a knocking.
Yeah.
Wow.
And your husband doesn't even have a cocking.
Wow.
Yeah, well,
but I mean,
it's all good.
The sad part is there's so many people on the left who literally have lost their grip on reality.
Yeah.
And it is just, I'm terrified.
And all you have to do is ask them questions and they freak
They
out.
don't fucking
I know.
like
What
it.
rights are trans people losing? Well, if you don't know, I'm not going to educate. It's not my responsibility to educate.
Exactly.
That's always their fallback when they can't answer a basic question.
Oh, it's also the feminist, like, who hurt you?
Yeah, who hurt you? Yeah. Okay. Why do you consider abortion a reproductive right? Is it in the Constitution? Well, if you're not going to read it, well, I did.
Yeah,
that's why I'm
not
asking.
in there.
You just don't understand it. You don't understand it. You're not smart enough to understand it.
Yeah. They'll do it better this time around, too.
Well, it's these same people who tell you to defer to the dictionary definition of effinism whenever you talk about how evil and Marxist it is. But then when it comes to the definition of racism that's in the dictionary, well, that's just the dictionary. It needs to be updated. It needs to be changed.
Blake, I have several dictionaries. One of these days, you'll have to come see my old book collection.
Now, hang on.
Nice.
There was no word racism in the dictionary prior to 1967.
That doesn't shock me.
Now, Obamacare. Was that or was that not overturned because medical care is not specifically mentioned in the Constitution?
The reason why they couldn't pass it in its first inception is because it's not mentioned in the Constitution. The reason why they were able to pass it through SCOTUS is because some dingbat up there on the bench thought, well, if we call it a tax because of the individual mandate, then we can pass it.
And again, there is no mandate to tax in the Constitution.
There's no law that says you have to pay income taxes, period.
At all.
Yep.
And 90% of the taxes we pay have all been invented by our out-of-control bureaucracy over the last 70 years.
And they need to go.
Watch Grunt Speak live every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern. And if you want to join Pop for Supporter Sundays, go to redonkulous.com/donate and make a monthly pledge. A link is in the Meat Gazer box.